Hello and welcome back to Harmony Innovation Tarot. My name is Nomad and I am your host and your reader today. I'd like you to welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to Harmony Innovation Tarot. So this card is the number 6 of the Major Arcana and it's called the Lovers. And the Lovers card shows a naked man, woman standing beneath the angel Raphael, whose name means God heals and represents both physical and emotional healing. The angel blesses the man and woman and reminds them of their union with the divine. The couple stands in a beautiful fertile landscape reminiscent of the Garden of Eden. Behind the woman stands a tall apple tree with a snake winding its way up the trunk. The serpent and apple tree represent the temptation of sensual pleasures that may take one's focus away from the divine. Behind the man is a tree of flames, which represents passion, the primary concern of the man. The 12 flames suggest the 12 zodiac signs, the symbol of time and eternity. The man looks to the woman who watches the angel, showing the path of conscious to the subconscious, to the superconscious, or super unconscious, or from physical desire to emotional needs to spiritual concerns. The volcanic mountain in the background is rather phallic and represents the eruption of passion that happens when man and woman meet in full frontal nudity. So in its purest form, the Lover's card represents conscious connections and meaningful relationships. The arrival of this card in a tarot reading shows that you have a beautiful, soul-honoring connection with a loved one. You may believe that you have found your soulmate or life partner, and the sexual energy between you both goes way beyond instant gratification and lust to something that is very spiritual and almost tantric. While the Lover's card typically refers to a romantic tie, it can also represent a close friendship or family relationship where love, respect, and compassion flow. The Lover's is a card of open communication and raw honesty. Given that the man and women are naked, they are both willing to be in their most vulnerable states and have learned to open their hearts to one another and share their truest feelings. They shape the container from which trust and confidence can emerge, and this makes for a powerful bond between the two. In a reading, this card is a sign that by communicating openly and honestly with those you care about, you will create a harmonious and fulfilling relationship built on trust and respect. On a more personal level, the Lover's card represents getting clear about your values and beliefs. You are figuring out what you stand for and your philosophy. Having gone through the indoctrination of the Hierophant, you are now ready to establish your belief system and decide what is and what is not essential to you, for you. It's time to go into the big wide world and make choices for yourself, staying true to who you are and being authentic and genuine in all of your endeavors. At its heart, the Lovers is about choice. The choice about who you want to be in this lifetime, how you connect with others, and on what level, and about what you will and won't stand for. To make good choices, you need to be clear about your personal beliefs and values and stay true to them. Not all decisions will be easy. The Lover's card is often a sign that you are facing a moral dilemma and must consider all consequences before acting. Your value system is being challenged, and you are being called to take a higher path, even if it is difficult. And let me tell you, my friends, it is always difficult to take the higher path. However, once you're on it, it's very difficult to be taken off of it. So don't carry out a decision based on fear or worry or guilt or shame. Now more than ever, you must choose love for yourself, love for others, love for the universe. Choose the best version of yourself. Even better, make the best version of yourself and realize it. Finally, the Lover's card encourages you to unify dual forces. You can bring together two parts that are seemingly in opposition to one another and create something that is whole, unified, and harmonious. In every choice, there is an equal amount of advantage and disadvantage, opportunity and challenge, positive and negative. When you accept these dualities, you build the unity from which love flows. And once again, in future recordings, will be about the Hermetic principles, which talks about polarities. If you chose the number 6, or you pulled the Lover's card, and your question is about career, work, or finances, the Lover's card suggests that you are seeking to align your professional goals with your personal aspirations and values. You may feel called to change your career path so you can follow your passion and do work that truly lights you up. It may not make sense to other people, but you know deep within that you have no choice but to follow your heart. You're also being asked to bring your whole self to your work. Don't pretend to be someone that you're not, just to fit in. Be genuine and authentic in your interactions and communicate from your center. Be yourself, and you'll inspire others to show up authentically as well, making for a much more cohesive and harmonious workplace. Given the romantic nature of the Lovers, this card in a work-related reading may also indicate a working or close professional relationship. There may be a colleague with whom you get along very well with. You work closely together and share many common values and ways of doing things. Financially, the Lover's card encourages you to consider a partnership or shared investment of some sort. It may be a business or as a couple. And personality types for the Lovers is authentic and genuine, like we just heard. This person who pulls a card as a personality type is very clear about his or her values and belief systems and can articulate what he or she believes and stands for and why. She's in touch with herself and in harmony with her inner feelings and emotions. His heart is open and he can share himself authentically with others. There are no reservations, no barriers, no defense mechanisms. What you see is what you get. As a result, Lover personalities are highly ethical and live life from their core beliefs, values, and principles. Now, if you're looking at relationships and love with the Lover's card, the tarot card for love. It represents the relationships in our lives, particularly intimate and or sexual relationships. It speaks to areas in our lives where love is primary and may reflect the state of our connections. If you're looking for love, the Lover's card can suggest the beginning of a romance. Look out for other cards also that may confirm this, such as the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, or Knight of Cups. Those are the minor arcana, which I don't deal with, but if you want to, those are the associated cards. And it is also very important for you to create a relationship founded on mutual respect rather than just lust or pure physical attraction. This card counsels you not to be too hasty and not to rush into a relationship or marriage before you have thought it through. The immediate gratification of desire is tempting, but what will the long-term consequences be? If you're in a current relationship and you pull this card, the Lover's card suggests that the union is very sound and the connection you have built together is solid and based on true love and shared values. You both share similar goals in life and are moving through your life journey together. You're in harmony and have an intense mutual attraction to one another. The Lovers may also indicate the positive influence of a third person, such as a marriage counselor, mentor, or teacher, who can also support you in strengthening your bond with your partner. Now, if you're having problems opening up and relating to people, the Lover's card is the card to meditate with, as it allows the heart to open in a way that gives and receives love. Show up as your whole self and be authentic in how you connect with others. Spiritually speaking, now is the time to listen to your heart and go with the belief system and faith that feels right to you. Do not blindly follow someone else's dogmas. Question everything and pay attention to how your higher self responds. Explore different spiritual approaches and take what is helpful to you and disregard the rest. However, keep the rest in your little bank of memory, because as you progress through life, those things that didn't seem relevant today may become very relevant tomorrow. And in a health and wellness reading, the Lover's card can ask you to look for greater harmony and alignment in your life. You may be drawn towards therapeutic treatments that focus on achieving balance, such as acupuncture, massage, Reiki, kinesiology, and hypnosis. So a couple things you might want to consider if you pull this card is, when do you experience the most divine love and compassion? Who are you with? What are you doing? How does it make you feel? How can you bring more love and compassion into your daily life? Or are you living in alignment with your personal values and belief systems? How can you create more alignment if you're feeling out of alignment? So finally, the number 6 card in the Major Arcana, the Lovers, is about choices, decisions, relationships, love, friendship, passion, partnership, growth, loyalty, aligning your beliefs with your actions. Making the right decision is within your reach. You're there, and the results will be favorable. In relationships and sexuality can be associated with making choices affecting other people or the world around you. Dealing with other people's decisions that affect you is also a meaning in the Lover's card, and how our interactions with others affect our experiences. Appearance occurs when significant decisions have to be made. Taking decisions based on your values and your current circumstances. That means don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future, be present. What's happening now? Don't worry about fears of tomorrow or regrets of yesterday. And taking these decisions will end in a sudden change of your circumstance or situation. So once again, my name is Nomad, Harmony Innovation Tarot, your reader and your host. I thank you once again for visiting. Please come back over and over again, as this card can be representative of any situation that you're in, as well as all the other cards. And watch out for the future recordings and personalized readings as well. Until next time, thank you. And it's Harmony Innovation Tarot, where every reading is a hit. Good night.